Hello everybody. I know it's been a long time since I made my last video, but it's not like it was between part 6 and 7 where I went a month without uploading. It's just been like maybe 5 days I think. Well, this is the second last side story. And to be honest with you all, this game has been one that I've really enjoyed. And to be honest, I'm kinda sad to see it end. Because I've really enjoyed the story for this game. Even though it's no more than just a fucking story. The side stories in general, they're just normal. It's just about them at the club. But like, the main story, it shows you how different the world would be if Monika never knew, and if the MC never existed. I mean, in this world, maybe Monika does know, but doesn't wanna do shit to her friends. Oh no, let's get into this. It's only been one day since Yuri's last was lived in Natsuki with Monika's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. It was only lunchtime. Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she needs to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because the passing by of students is making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picks out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch. Because the staircases are under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. It's a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. What are you doing here? I, I, I just... Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs. Or she has wonderful thumbs, I've experienced them. It's very, just put it this way. She's very, handy with a job, if you know what I mean. Well, what are you doing here? I just came to get a drink from the vending machine! You don't want to out of the drink that I like! Yuri notices Natsuki's fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. It's so quiet that every one of her movements seems enough to reverberate through the entire store. I don't even know what reverberate means. After too long, after far too long, she finally receives her beverage. Why is it saying in such a posh way? Receives her beverage, which she fidgets with which she then fidgets with in the place of the coins. Some kind of iced tea. For who the fuck drinks iced tea? I'm sorry, okay, I'm a British man, but if you fucking dare drink iced tea, you are dead to me. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, there's no other man really. I mean, it's only cool for this thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you so. Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea. It's okay. Everything is okay. Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down next to Yuri. Well, I can leave if you want! Yuri shakes her head. Yuri twists the cap off her drink and takes a sip. I'm thirsty. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't see anything more. Speaking of beverages, I'm kind of thirsty right now. Also, allegedly, Natsuki, because her dad doesn't give her any money, will try to look for coins underneath the vending machine. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. To just sit there for a long time. Oh, the tension. Why is there tension? Are there, oh, and why is the screen black? Are there things we're not allowed to see? I mean, Monika actually did let me borrow pornos in the previous episode. Oh, I got some real good times out of them. I mean, I got a real bad time out of them because they were gay pornos. Yeah, I'm gonna seem better actually. I mean, it's even worse. Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Oh shit. Was Rismas right? Am I homophobic? I don't fucking know. Attention seems to fade a little bit as our bosses. And without any words, this seems to at least mean something, though it's not clear what that may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is first to stand up, with her empty drink bottle. You coming today? To the club? Yuri nods. I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to, eventually. There's no rush. I promise. Thanks! It's the next day. Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the commotion in my voice. I have to kind of rush this video before my dad gets home and hears me in fucking Natsuki's voice. Today, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh, you're here again? Well, I just came in to read this because there aren't any people around here. Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was. Well, I don't! There's no people here! I see. Natsuki sits down. The mood feels different than it did today. It was yesterday's lunch, and the club in the followed. Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour it. But it's okay that I'm here? Yeah, I don't care. Mostly just don't like doing the crap that I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they all just assume to stop reading manga after I join the Nerd Club. I'm trying to hide it from them exactly, but I just don't want them to come up again now after I've had to wait so long for this new volume to come out. We're spending months at this point. Don't have our friends who are in the manga? None unless online friends count. And Sayori, but that's different. She's not exactly into it, but she just likes it. You know what I mean? Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone is constantly judging you while you're reading. That'd be so awful, especially since I already hate attention so much. Well, it's a good thing to have thick skin, I guess. But by the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me, I have no one to share your hobbies with. No, I have online friends, but even odd though. Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. Somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face. Oh, whatever. We were all stupid kids back then anyway. On the fanfics I wrote, thank God I used a pseudonym. What the fuck's a pseudonym? I don't even know I'm stupid, okay? Well, I'm not as stupid as fucking Junglooks on Twitch, but you get the idea. But I liked it at the time. I had a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. So I don't think I would change anything. I wonder if a few years from now, will we think the same thing about our current selves? Probably. That doesn't make you uncomfortable? No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Right here. Siki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. This me from the future regarding itself to me right now. Also, ow! I didn't mean to do it that hard. Yuri doesn't seem to react. Like, if my friend slaps himself in the face, I'll just find it funny. But yeah, girls are different, so I don't know. Bro, That word looks so fucked. I know what it is, it's shyly, but still, Jesus Christ. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. She turns red and stares into her lap, but unable to hide a smile, as though as though if it was a really funny joke. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know we had it on you. I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it'd be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but you keep going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you go, Yuri. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. The conversation ends quickly, and Natsuki opens her book. To read silently for the rent. Bro, they get an hour of lunch in their school. Fucking lucky bastards. They only give us half an hour in mine. My school, though, they would give us, I'm a primary school. So right now I'm in secondary school. So before that, I was in primary. My primary would give us 1 hour, 15 minutes of lunch. Then boom, you get into my secondary. Fuck you get half an hour. But the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having to abruptly force the end of the conversation. You're back. Yeah, I'm here Lalo again. Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself hanging wanders the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. What did I fucking say? Sure, I'm a British man. I love tea. But don't you fucking dare bring iced tea anywhere near me. Yuri, you're dead to me. Even though one time in the mod we had a very good time. Wait, what? Shit. I totally don't play, weird DDLC mods, yeah. Totally don't have Doki Hiker Banzai mod installed. What? Like for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well, I mean, I would drink it myself, I guess. It was a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. What I meant is to say thank you. That was a very nice gesture. It's okay if you don't feel that way. I do! What's the other things I didn't mean? I swear, please believe me. Yuri pauses, then nods. Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. Okay, I'm sorry about this, but I'm not gonna go ranting like I did in part 12 about this shit, but yes, pessimistic. Struggle to talk, don't want to talk. So I believe you. Let's have a look at these fucking weird posters back here. Music club concert. I thought it said coconut for a second. A bake sale. Why do I feel like Natsuki could be involved in that? We have bake sales in my school sometimes. Fuck off. If this place was real school, I'll burn it down to the ground. Because they use the term soccer. It's football, you cunt. Natsuki exhales in relief. Then she sits down next to Yuri and takes a drink. On Yuri, she probably was overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid. What the fuck does that word mean? I don't even fucking know. Hang on, I'm gonna fucking Google it real quick. Slightly warm. Okay, so it means something slightly warm. Natsuki's tepid response filled with self-doubt. I'm sure none of you fucking know the word either, so you're welcome. I wasted 12 seconds of my life searching up a Google definition. I want to say nice for you next time. Please don't feel obligated. I want to do nice things too. Okay, thank you. You can back me out to figure out how to do so nice. I'll do it then too. Natsuki smiles. Nothing! It just reminds me of how I've been getting along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming here? Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. There are just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. Oh, so Natsuki's wedding. Patricia has 10,000 followers on Instagram. And then Abdul. She's also wedding Abdul, the Indian man who wants signed copy of Natsuki's book. I like being around them when they're all just having fun, but they also can't take anything seriously. So when I know, if I'm serious, their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only got worse since I joined the literature club. How come? I know. I feel like I used to be good with putting up with it, because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I should have had a hard time with that lately. But it's my fault being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not going to demand for everyone around me to change. But yeah, I know. Monika-I really don't agree with that kind of thing. They're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. Bro, Natsuki's starting to sound like a man here. That's what goes like this. Hang on. Like, talk about your feelings. And I'm just like, fuck off. The thing about men is that they hate talking about their feelings. Very closed off about it. So yeah, Natsuki sound like a man here. In my opinion, Natsuki, despite being the shortest, is actually one of the most masculine characters out of the entire series. Look, seriously, I saw a meme one time. It said Natsuki and DDLC, and it had a really strong version of Natsuki, and it said, if you dare to call me cute again, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then it said Natsuki in DDLC mods. It was like, help me, MC. So yeah, in like the usual game, Natsuki's parody is being like really assertive and like strong, whereas like in the game, in mods they're like portrayed as pathetic. I know, I need to stop wasting time. It's not like, oh shit, it's not like my friend group does the kind of thing. I'll just be making an embarrassment of myself. So I know this has anything to do with you. I know I'm talking to you about it. It's okay. I like listening. What? Listening to other people's problems? Yes. That's weird. I've said this before, but yeah, I actually get the same thing. I couldn't just talk about anyone about their problems. Sorry. I just like learning about people. I just like learning about people. I guess I have the same thing with that. Do you think it's weird? No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so I know. So let me just keep going. If you like. Okay. Well, I know what to talk about now. What are some things you like about your friends? A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang around with, like after school and on the weekends. And they really like my baking. We need to cook, Jesse. Jesse, we need to cook. Hey, bro, here, this is a video of me when I try baking with Natsuki on part 2. And it's fun to complain about school together. Let me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes. Not living an inside job. Just like the inside jokes. Was it an inside job? Tell me, I must know. Oh, I'm bad at a lot of those things. So, are those all things that are important to you? Well, kind of, but they're not things I get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is different from that, but I'm still friends with them too. Well, Sayori really likes baking. She makes you laugh, and she complains a lot. Sounds like me. That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends. Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings. Excuse me? Trey, voice crack. How about you don't talk about my friends that... How about you don't talk about my friends that you don't know anything about? Natsuki stands up. No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave. Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. That's fine. As long as you understand you can't just judge people like that. I'm sorry. Natsuki sits back down. You can't just compare friends like that and, like, measure who's better than who. Everyone's different. There's one thing I fucking hate. Right? So somebody, I know, somebody doesn't like me at the moment, and they complain about it to me, I'll just be like, okay, well, I'm sorry I did that. I understand. I won't do it again. But it fucking annoys me when they keep fucking going on about it. Like they'll say, no, you can't just do for that. I'm like, yeah, I fucking get it. Shut up now, please. I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you. A moment of silence stretches between them. I don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about a lot of stupid things. It's fun. Mate, we do that in my friend group. We fucking take the piss out of each other. I don't like that. Well, I mean, there's one of my friends. Like, generally, I'm gonna be honest with you, I call a lot of people gay. I'll be like, yeah, you're fucking gay or some shit. Or I'll make a joke about someone being gay. One of my friends hates it. But I just call him gay so much, he's gotten used to it. Well, that's why I'm friends with him, and you're not. You like it? Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I wish I just knew how to help with social conflicts, like how Monika can. She's good at these things. Mate, she's shit at it. Not really. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes this is fun. But sometimes it's just stuff I have to do with myself. That's what Monika and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes I don't look at them wrong, and they're like, oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay? I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide for myself if I want to talk about those things. The only person who understands, no, the only one who understands is you. So, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything. I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't like to talk a lot make a good listener. I talk loads, but I'm a good listener and I'm a good speaker. Thank you. You're also nice. It's really hard for me. Yuri. Oh, you're cute. Natsuki, well, hey, what the fuck you just say to me? I'm gonna fucking murder you. It doesn't come natural at all. It's just so weird, because I always thought of myself as someone who could just say whatever's on my mind. Mate, I'm literally like that. The thing is about me is that I'm pretty much zero filter. You can probably tell by my channel. So whatever's on my mind, I would fucking say it. Like, for example, one time I went to the fish and chip shop with my mate, right? We walked in there and I said there was some geezer working by the bar. No, working by not the bar, wasn't at the pub. And there was some geezer working behind the fucking fish and chip place. And I said out loud, oh yeah, he looks like Obama. And he just gave me the worst fucking look ever. I mean, he did look a lot like Obama though. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book. How come you like reading so much? Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just get sucked into it so easily. Well, yeah, she got sucked inside of mine really easily on that DLC when I played. Oh, fucking good times. Shit, is my mic still on? You're nothing. So immersive, like I want to be a part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that makes me feel uncomfortable and frustrated, especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it. I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I also want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways I've never felt with real people. Let's see what happened here. I've heard of some people who legit like felt connected to the characters that when the game ended it literally hit them hard. Don't get me wrong, when this game ended it fucking hit me hard, no. I really enjoyed this game and then to see it fucking all end like that with a tragic ending. Yes, like generally this is the only game's ending that has ever caused me like pretty much have like a fucking emotional breakdown. For example, 3 days after playing, so I couldn't fucking focus on my schoolwork because this game wouldn't leave my head. So, in that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life. Really? It's that hard for you to be around people? Like, all the time? Fairly often, especially in group settings. Oh, fuck off. I'm turning my fucking phone's ringer off. When people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all that, I don't know what to do, and I just disengage. Oh! That doesn't get lonely? I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending my time with people people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course. Do you ever wish that you could just be friends with the characters in your books? All the time. Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. Yeah, me too. Really? A lot. Like, more than anything. After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence. One full of understanding. Side stories. Self-love at part 2. Yes, me want to begin side story. Hey! Oh. Oh, hello there! Fuck. Because I've had a fucking voice crack from doing Natsuki's voice. I can't do Shrek's voice. Oh, hello there! That's the best you're gonna get. I almost thought you weren't coming today. Yeah, well! Lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki typically been meeting with Yuri in the stairwells much earlier. This had been a good way of dodging her friends since she didn't like to see them. Bro, she said it wasn't because of that. Today, she's holding a large plastic container in both hands. And today is the last day of November. And in December, I'm going to attempt the Decimate Your Dick December Challenge. Which is where you have to attempt to jerk off in the amount of days. E.g., if it's the 14th of December, you have to jerk off 14 times in that day. Wait, what? You guys totally didn't hear me talking about taking part in Decimate Your Dick December. I'm Yuri, and I like to read books. I and my friends, so hung out with them for a while. Is that so? Yeah. I was in a good mood, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I'll share them too. As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container. Let me guess, cupcakes. Yep, fucking knew it. We have a kid in my school who goes around and he sells brownies to people. I mean, fucking hell, his brownies are good though. I know, they're not weed brownies, fuck off. They're just normal brownies. He charges, I think it's 30p per one. But fucking hell, them brownies are fucking good though. They're fucking delicious. You make cupcakes? You know it! It's been a while at this point, so I figure it's about time again. You'll take one if you want. Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers. It's brown, with dark green frosting immaculately shaped into a floral pattern and topped with some kind of glittery powder. Oh fuck, that glittery powder's good! How pretty. Wait, bruv. Right, listen here, bruv. I need more money to buy some crack cocaine tonight, alright? Donate to my Twitch channel so I can buy crack cocaine, please. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna stop being crackhead for a second. I had a state, so I might not be able to finish it. Are they for the club? Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it, I just made them. I thought it's because green is Monika's favorite color, right? Oh yeah, but it's not really. Yuri takes a small bite. This is green tea flavored. How the fuck do you get green tea flavored icing? I love green tea. Oh, do you? I was just around up there I wanted to try, so. Don't laugh at me! I'm not. I just felt happy. Oh, sorry. Usually when. Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. So I've been dumb again. I just want to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at. And I do know that you like them from past experience. Who turns red? Recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disapproving look. How did you get into baking? Whoa, you're asking me, Yuri? Fucking hell, I just watched Breaking Bad. It's a very special kind of baking, you know. It's that food, you get me, yeah? It's enough food to get you like a fucking mansion. Plus the food is blue, unlike a lot of other foods. Plus the blue food makes you feel really good when you take it. Yeah. Real good food. Oh well, I know. It's kind of always poo to me. A few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. But aside that, I always knew I liked anyway. It's like baking is like art, but when you're good at it, it gets more delicious too. I can kind of agree with Natsuki because I fucking love cooking. In real life, I love it. But not just baking in general. I fucking love any kind of cooking. I love to cook loads of stuff. I like to cook burgers. I fucking make killer burgers. I can make a good I can make good bacon. I can make burritos. Make brownies. Make all sorts. I fucking love making food. I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart towards something so artistic, knowing that you'll probably just be eaten afterwards. Yuri, you're a woman. It is your job to cook. Wait, shit. I'm not Andrew Tate. Yeah, Andrew Tate broke in my house and said that. Yeah, totally not me making a sexist joke that can be offensive towards women. Maybe. You're too practical for it. I think I prefer to be on the receiving end. That's my favorite part about it. It's something I can always do that makes a lot of people happy, like unconditionally. Everyone's all so thankful, and in that moment, you gotta be like the bringer of joy. I don't know, it just makes me feel valued. Yeah, I guess that. So you were able to make up with your friends today? I wasn't really anything to make up with them. Yeah, we weren't fighting or anything. You weren't? Maybe I misunderstood. It only turns to like a fight if I lose my cool. And that's unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse. So, you're not gonna stop? I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It's just the way they are. I'm not the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's not worth it. Especially since I have to go somewhere. Especially since I have to go now when I don't like hanging out with them. Oh, I see. The cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles as Yuri clenches a fist. I'm glad the situation is resolved. You don't have to, like, avoid them anymore. Tasty! Yeah, me too. And I don't have to bother you during your time alone anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of rain to catch up on. Yeah. I know that the cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me. But it's the best I can do. So you can have the rest of them. So he grabs a box and slides it over to Yuri's feet. Yuri stares at the box. Then she shakes her head and slides them back. You should save them for you should save them for your other friends. But I made them for you. Suki's voice whines as she protests. I know. And I like them very much, exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. And if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not gonna take this from you. No, not for making you happy! You make me happy. You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. Oh no, she's worth less than a cupcake to me. Bro, you never really see Yuri give this angry look. It's very rare to see that. Generally, someone like Yuri, who's closed off, doesn't really show their true emotions or their true self. That's why they want to spend time with you and be your friend. Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms. Natsuki? I'm such a bad person. Yuri stammers, feeling panicked. I didn't mean to say something bad. Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes. You didn't. I just... Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them. I just really hate myself sometimes. I thought Natsuki was the one that hated herself least out of all of them. So yeah, this is why I got Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It's because you get to see the true side of the characters. That's bullshit. I just fucking saw the game on Steam. I saw the fucking Plus version and I thought there might be some good extra content in there, you get me, yeah? So I thought I'd install the game, but no. So I literally bought the game. Plus, I have a website which I can get discounts on games for like pretty much all the time. For some reason I can't get fucking discount on Doki Doki Literature Club though. Bullshit. And I feel so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. No, I am. I'm so difficult. I can't think of a single thing about myself that somebody would like. I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I just was like, a chance to be a good person. Let's be nicer. And do the things you wrote about in the letter. I know if I tried in the club, Sayori and Monika would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it. You know, I think a lot of those negative things too about myself. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinized everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. So I understand some of that from my experience. And that's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It paid me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself. Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues. Yuri, why are you handing Natsuki my wank tissues? Those are only for my Doki Doki Literature Club wank bank. You hand them to Natsuki, okay? If there's some sort of salty substance on that there, just tell Natsuki not to wipe her asshole with it later. She might get pregnant. Then hands them to Natsuki. Monika told me that Monika told me that it takes a good person to reflect on those things. The desire to improve yourself, that makes you a good person. So don't worry so much. Also, there are a lot of things about you that people would like, so... Like what? Like you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy, and you know how to make people laugh. And you're very passionate about things, and you know how to take the lead. You care a lot about other people, and just a lot of things. Oh! Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed. You're the one who asked. Don't you think I feel embarrassed? Natsuki tries to hide a smile. She sighs and it fades again. Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason. Is that bad? It's really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so ditching them all the time feels like, I know. Feels like what? Mate, I had a best friend who I knew since I was 3, but I fucking ditched him for somebody else. I mean, the thing is, when we were younger, we got on a lot better, but as I grew up, I began to take interest in different things, and we just basically grew apart. Then we had some drama with, like, my friend and someone else. He wanted me to stop speaking to them, but I thought, a real friend wouldn't try... No, someone who's a good friend would never try to tell me who I can and can't be with. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I thought, I would much rather be with somebody who treats me a lot better than be with somebody I've known my entire life but who's a dick. So, that's what happened. Suki's voice gets quiet. I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. I really don't know what to do. She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles while she thinks to herself. What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy instead of mad at you. Happy for what? Happy that your new club is making you happy. Well, that's just not a very hypothetical. Natsuki says that, but with little confidence in her voice. I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy. And I always felt that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what's making me feel so confused. Because I'm friend of the things that should make me happy. No matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt. Bro, it reminds of that Rick and Morty episode where fucking with them demons from hell, that pain to them is pleasure and pleasure to them is pain. That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being mad, being made to feel like you're wrong just for being the person you are. It really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? It goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. Natsuki presses her palm into her forehead and shakes her head. I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. It's so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary. To do what? You know, to end it. With them? Natsuki nods. I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option. I wasn't until recently. It's just one of the things where, like, it's been a certain way for so long. I just get used to it. Like, so much views gone into it, so much that it feels like it's just how our life is. And throwing it away, like, throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. It makes me sick to think about. Suki saws. It's like really scary. It's terrifying. What are you scared of? I don't know, a lot of things. Like being alone, not having anyone to talk or hang out with. I'm like that too. If I don't have anyone to be around, I hate that. Because generally someone like Yuri, they just prefer to be alone. Whereas then you got someone like me who just like hates it. Not being able to replace what I have with them. And I don't want them to hate me. I'm scared that they'll hurt me for going against them. Physically? Not physically, but... Yuri clenches her fists. Natsuki. What? If anyone even thinks cause you harm, I will unleash hell upon them. Yuri's gonna fight one of them. Who's Yuri gonna fight? Alright, Patricia or Abdul? Alright, listen, we've got to place fucking bets on them. Who the fuck's gonna win? I mean, we haven't seen what Patricia or Abdul look like, so I don't know. But Patricia has got a really big following on Instagram. So she got 10,000 subscribers. You could tell. No, she got 10,000 followers on Instagram. You could tell because you saw her on her phone when she was talking to Natsuki. So if Yuri does fight me, Patricia, then that will cause me to make a post about how bad Yuri is, and she'll get cancelled. Also, but with Abdul, he will get Indian spice curry, put it in Yuri's soup. This will cause Yuri to then have massive explosive diarrhea into the toilet, which will cause Yuri's asshole to explode, and then this will cause Yuri to die. Natsuki snorts in laughter. Don't laugh at me. Ah, sorry, I liked it. That's all. By the way, I'm just gonna say this now. I know I make a lot of offensive jokes on my channel. Don't take it seriously. It's just me having a bit of a laugh. It's just me having a bit of a laugh, innit? Like, it's just me just joking, okay? Like, I'm not meant to offend anyone. Like, for example, like with when I used to try wrist on my shoe, I said the word. I'm gonna say it right now because I don't give a shit. I said the word fag. Sure. I mean, it does mean cigarettes in Britain as well, but yeah, again, it was just me trying to have a bit of a laugh. Like, it's just me making a joke. Then they fucking take it seriously. Like, don't take my shit seriously. I know I make a lot of offensive jokes. I make sexist jokes, racist jokes, homophobic jokes. Just don't take it seriously, please. I know I make a lot of jokes about stereotypes, but just don't take it seriously, please. If you don't like my channel, I don't care. You can fuck off. You can literally never return to my channel, and I won't care. If you don't enjoy my channel, then you don't have to be here. You can just leave, and I won't care. Because I'll make these videos for my own enjoyment, and for you to enjoy. If you don't enjoy them, you can go. I'm not stopping you. Oh, I meant it. I know you did! Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. I needed it! As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri. If you wonder why I'm doing the commercial man voice, it helps my voice cracks. Just take them, okay? I don't want to be able to have them anymore. Are you sure? Natsuki nods. I'm sure. I will then. I'll enjoy them. Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it will give her courage. Ah, you were here first today. And you brought reading material. Natsuki's sitting in her usual spot. This time, reading a volume. This time, holding a volume of manga while lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her book. It sucks when a good series has to come to an end. Just like this game. Generally, I fucking love this game so much. Like, this game's got an amazing storyline. Like, sure, it's not on par with a storyline like Five Nights at Freddy's. Fucking hell, nobody can beat their storyline. Jesus Christ, fucking FNAF storyline's fucking amazing. I used to be fucking FNAF mad when I was younger. Even though I've only ever made one FNAF video, I think. But I'd say DDLC has to be like one of the best games I've ever played. Probably second best story game I've ever played. Like, better than the fucking Assassin's Creed games, I'd say. Assassin's Creed games got fucking brilliant storylines. Like such a big part of your life, and then one day there's nothing left. It makes it feel so empty. Unfortunately, I'm not about to experience. No, unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of this series. That sucks. But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever. Maybe, but there are some things that I wish could. On the other hand, have you ever read something that overstays welcome? Yeah, definitely. I can think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through, and the ending really sucked. So it sucks when things. No, so it sucks when something good is to win, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more planets so you don't like it anymore. I guess it sucks either way. She really loves the word sucks, doesn't she? Maybe she can suck someone in one. Like, wait, what? Nothing. Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end. The two fall silent. They slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material. Oh, they eat my salty surprise I left in their sandwich. Oh yeah, that's really good. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all. You don't go out during the weekends, right? Excuse me? Like our friends at the mall or downtown or whatever. I'm not at all shut in, you know. Oh, my bad for making assumptions. Mate, for me, I've had phases. At one point, Jesus Christ, I was so fucking extroverted. I wanted to go out with my friends like every single day. I'd like message them and be like, hey, bro, wanna go outside? Then, I went like really introverted, so I wasn't going outside at all. Then I became really extroverted again. Currently, I'm really extroverted. Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people, like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet friends then arbitrarily spend time with them like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group. Board game group? It doesn't matter, it's just some more nerdy stuff. Why do you ask anyway? I'm just curious. I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious. Yuri looks at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking. Don't look at me like that. Sorry. Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down. I can't take this. Did I do something? Yuri gets flustered. her mind racing over what she may have said or done. I did! I ended it! I texted them earlier telling them. Then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses. Bro, I wouldn't block them because I'm afraid of their responses. I just block them because all I know I'll get is just like a shitty response, just like, oh fuck you then or something. I don't know what goals are like, but like I've had that happen with my friends before, and like if I ever tell them, alright, I'm just not gonna speak to them, then they just leave with fucking nasty comments. Off, you know, they're gonna say something in a really nasty way. Like, for example, they're not just gonna be like, okay, bye. I hope you enjoy your life. They'll just be like, no, fuck off, you cunt. That's literally what they're like though. And I feel like I'm dying inside. Oh, that's. I'm sorry. Totally unsure what to do. Yuri can barely find any words of support or offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper. Help me. I feel sick. When I hit my head against things. Please help. I can't take this. You may be having a panic attack. Bro, okay. As a kid in my classes, there's 3 panic attacks. Now, a panic attack, you'll hyperventilate. I know I said heavy breathing, but they didn't say it was fast. So with a panic attack, you're going. Plus, you'll be crying. You can't control your emotion. Which generally, I can't see Natsuki doing that right now. So it's not a panic attack. It's just heavy emotions. With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes. I've experienced this, so I'll help you through it, okay? Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breath, head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and then sits on a step behind her. She then puts her hand on Natsuki's shoulders. Can you feel my hands? Natsuki nods. Her shaking becomes much more apparent for Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle. Something about to happen here. Some real sus stuff. You're safe now. You're in a good and safe place where nothing can hurt you. Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders, she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck. We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Let's breathe in now. Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together, although Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out. That's good. Let's keep going. Yuri breathes in once more, and Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yuri's palms. Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out, and the weighing of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space. Minutes pass in silence, but but the worst of it has passed. But Yuri's determined not to move until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees, and her breathing has mostly steadied. Then she takes one deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go. She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I know my deal is. You don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you. Is that gonna keep happening? It may, or it may not. You can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it will naturally get better over time. Suki motions back to sit down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover. I don't think I could have gone through that alone. You're not alone. Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap. From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. She said that. Yuri tenses up. it's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts. Me, I'm the opposite. I share my thoughts with pretty much anybody. Something about Natsuki of all people makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because perhaps because like Yuri, Natsuki's so timid and uncertain of herself. Natsuki does such a good job at hiding it that it's taken such a long time for Yuri to finally realise it. And because of that, Yuri is unable to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself. Looks kinda sus. All I'm gonna say is, why is Natsuki's hand touching this spot right here? This is kinda strange, is it not? Why is it? Why is Natsuki's arm touching it there? Does Natsuki have sexy thoughts about Yuri? Do you really mean that? You're probably gonna regret saying that if you do. How so? Cause you're probably gonna have a lot of free time during the weekend from now on. So you're probably gonna have to give me permission to be as annoying as I want, as I want, and drag you around to a lot of places. I see. Sorry about that, one of my friends is ringing me. But you already said it, so you can't take it back now. Well, I suppose I have no choice to accept that as a responsibility then. Oh, good ice cream place. Oh, that means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor. Huh? What are you talking about? But even I remember this when Natsuki joined the club. She was talking about each character's favorite ice cream flavor. Oh, you don't remember? First day when you came in the club, you guessed everyone's ice cream. You guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor. But for me, you said you had no idea. Seriously? I don't remember that at all. Oh wait, yes I do. I said it was probably green tea. Yuri shakes her head. That's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together. Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy. How is that fancy? I don't know, but raspberry is a good flavor. But I've never had raspberry ice cream. I've only ever had strawberry ice cream, chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream. I think I've also had cookie dough before. Cookie dough is fucking nice though. Well, especially Ben and Jerry's cookie dough. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about favorite ice cream flavor and just get on with this now. Oh, I know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that. Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry. Hey, strawberry is my favorite. What a coincidence. I think it helps me to have something to look forward to. I still have this sick feeling in my stomach, but it's easy now to convince myself that I did the right thing. Is there anything better I could be doing? Not that I know of. There's something that'll make this easier for me. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. Gotta think of it. I never actually talked about the letter you wrote. But I feel like we're way past at this point. I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me to understand my needs a little better. The way I like to be treated. And the kind of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to come here in the first place. Even though I was so scared of causing my problems. I thought it was coincidence that you ran into me here initially. Oh, well, not exactly. What do you mean? Nothing! I may have tracked you down first, with the help of Sayori. But you said... I was shy, okay? I wasn't really like... Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Well, I guess I'm glad you worked up the courage. Even if it was in your own way. I can tell you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and I will make things better in the long run. I think anyone will be proud of you for it. Anyone? Well, even Patricia! You mean, like you? Yes. It feels weird to me, because like my friend started a Patricia joke. But like, with me, my nan is called Patricia. So it's really weird when we're just making a joke about an American girl's Instagram. I don't know, some American girl Instagram influencer called Patricia. Yes, like me. You know, I can get used to this. As long as you don't tease me too much. Fine! Just a little then! Natsuki is still molesting Yuri. Good to know. That's fine. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now, but I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings. Thanks! It's very unusual for a pessimistic person to think that way. Feels nice to be reassured. Two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch. But a new feeling hangs in the air, a feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting, where the four club members will happily spend their time together. Each of them, with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself, since she's about to finish her long-running series, it would be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore together. Bro, what? There we go. Final size story. This is going to be in part 16, and this is part 15. Have a look at these pictures. Sorry, my PC is having a heart attack. He has random heart attacks like that. Monika's just looking here like, what is 2 plus 2? He's like, no, no, not my 5,000 word essay for my English homework. Oh my god, Yuri has turned into Patricia. Well, she's getting hate now because Patricia made a really bad Instagram post about her, and now she's been cancelled. Where's Sayori's? Bro, okay, I don't think I can make a stupid comment on that one. I have the CG for it. Set as wallpaper. Yes. Even though Natsuki's molesting her. Yes. So, I'm gonna see you on part 16. Which is the equal size story. The final one. All I wanted to say is that I wanted to thank you for experiencing this wonderful journey with me. Despite it's not over yet, I want to thank you for being through it all so far. A journey about destiny and betrayal. And then you see how everything would have been if they never betrayed each other. And it looks so much better. Happier. Oh no. Well, see you all in part 16. See you all